Happy New Year, everybody, and I'm about to tell you a secret. I've kept this hidden because I assume that you think that when I finish recording a video, I just go off and put my face into just a mountain of cocaine and then just like attractive naked women pour from the walls and just, I'm just swept away in a frenzy of drugs and tits. That's only half true. I'm actually the world's most boring man. I really think I am. And one of the things I like to do for fun is I like to design Lego sets that I'll never actually build out of real Lego. So welcome to a series based on that. This is Nerd³ Builds. This will be dashingly infrequent. Only when I can kind of do it. It's also, it's kind of one of the things I can do now. I don't need to give a shit about not getting views on YouTube, because if you put something on YouTube that's long and nobody watches it, you just tank. And it's suicide if you're trying to financially do yourself through YouTube, which I'm not anymore. Thank you, beloved Patreons. This is your fault, because now I don't need to give a shit because I've demonetized the entire channel, unless of course YouTube has said don't do that. I'm recording this still. It's 2019 for me. It's not 2020 for you people. What's it like? I don't know. How's the election? I bet Corbyn won the election. I'm kidding. It's after that. Some of you just went, oh no. Anyway, what you see on your screen right now is a piece of software called Lego Digital Designer. This is a free piece of software you can download from Lego themselves, and it's basically an infinite box of Lego. If we click to the side here, look, there's the classic 2x4 Lego brick. Look at it. Spiral it round. If we wanted to get another one, look, we could do... Yay, another one there, and then another one there. And basically, you can just build whatever it is your heart desires. Ooh, we'll get a 3 in there. And it's a really good system, because you can then click and rearrange the bits and pieces, and you don't need to make sure it's all, like, physically going to work or anything. It's just for fun. And then you could, paint it with all the colours of the rainbow. Solid colours, transparent colours, if you're into the whole transparent thing. Metallic-y ones, if you want some of the shiny boys. And then legacy ones. Oh, bright blue screen, I love you. So it's a nifty little bit of kit. It's a lovely thing. I absolutely adore it. And you just basically, I build little houses. You may have noticed from everything I've ever done, I like to just chill out and build, and this is very much a chill out and build thing. I'd stream this, but it's impossible to stream for some reason. Doesn't work. But maybe a video is a better thing. Treat it more like a podcast. That's what I would do. Right, we'll get rid of that. I like to design houses. I will say, actually, before we get any further, this is like every fucking piece of Lego. Like, if you want to build a minifigure, you can stick its piece. I mean, that's a minifigure with an arm for a gun, for a hand, for something. That's a baby head. I can't put a baby head on a not baby body. Baby head has a weird bump. Ooh, that's fucking hell. I've zoomed right into that. You can zoom in quite close. But look, yeah, it's got a smaller connection. And did I say a baby head has a weird bump? There's your standard Lego connection. There's the stupid baby head connection. There's the stupid baby head. Microfigure, hologram. That's not a microfigure. We'll get to those later. There's a hologram if you want to be. That's a microfigure. That's the microfigure scale. Because that's like one nubbin. Where's the stupid fucking... There it is, stupid baby. There, you can have a stupid baby and then you can paint it white and then just blue and fuck it. There's also a decoration tool and I've never been able to get it work. So whatever. It's got all the shit in it. So I like to spend my time, my free time, my precious time given life before the electricity in my brain sparks out and I'm lost to the winds of time. I like to spend my time building small houses. So I will show you one now. This is a prototype of one that I have updated, so you can kind of see where I'm going from. This is the 9th one I've built. I'm not showing you anything before the 9th one because I think they're all trash. But this is this little house I designed. And the scale is Microfig. Proper Microfig, not what this thing... Oh my god, I've just pulled that off. Oh shit. Control Z, savior of men. So this is a Microfigure. In the Avengers Helicarrier set, they had these, like your Captain Americas and shit on them. And they're normally used as like a trophy, because the Lego minifigure can hold that. You can also, move Darth Sidious in. So they call that a microfigure. That's not a microfigure. What is that? That's a penguin. That's hot hideous. So ignore that. That baby we were just talking about. If you want to get a scale, there's the baby head. They're smaller than the babies. In fact, they're like a minifigure with proper arms. is that big. So I work on a really tiny scale with my houses. Like, for me, this is like Polly Pockets and Mighty Max if you had a penis. You know, that sort of smaller scale, tiny little house that you could get. I adored those as a kid, and I like to spend my free time designing them. So that's, yeah, so as you can see, a minifigure would shit this place up. Like, it would fucking destroy it. Oh, he's actually the hologram's much taller. I thought that was roughly the same scale. He's got just his torso's fucking huge. Like, the legs are, I don't know. Oh, he's on a higher base as well, and the legs are a little bit chunkier. Yeah, so, bigger than you. So this is sign of the scale of, what is that shit microfigure that they call microfigure? It's not a microfigure, you dick. It's the trophy piece. Yeah, so we're running at this scale here. The tiniest Lego scale there is. And about this, so this is shit. I will say this now, it's shit, and expect to see a better version of this soon. But this is a little house, a modern stylinged house. Look, hedges. Oh, doors. So it's got some play features. The doors open. Ooh, both doors. And then you can see inside. Oh, a lovely little window. That's not a play feature. Garage that opens to reveal a car. Beep, beep. Which is really quite snug in there. And also at the back, now the hinge tool is a bit fanny when it comes to clicking on this. Right, that's the right one there. You can open it like it was an old playset. And then you can go over here and double click the open version, because this one doesn't close anymore because, like I said, it's a prototype and I don't give a shit. So this was the first one I built and liked. And it was 9. Tiny House 9. But as you can see, so this is like your little house. So you got your little mini figure or micro figure there at the kitchen. There's a washing machine, a fridge. You know, you got this lovely tiled floor going on. Kitchen counters, cupboard or oven. I think that was actually an oven, and then like a little bit of a gap there for sliding things. I don't fucking know. Whether you like get a single square of pizza, that's what I would have. TV. We got a TV here. So the TV is, again, to get the scale, just a normal 2x1x1 Lego brick. Like, this is small. I like to play with a small thing. Doesn't show me in the best light, but you know, yeah, a little lamp there. The sofa here, nice with a nice little chaise lounge, and these are the bits that normally in a bigger set you'd be using to make a sink with. But I use it here for the sofa. Stuff like this, which is like your cupboard under the stairs door, just a piece of Lego. It's just a piece of Lego sitting underneath there. And then you got your car, brum brum. Which I'll show you how I got in there later. Sorry, you're upside down there. Somebody showed me how to build a microfigure car like that. I think I changed it slightly, but I'm not entirely sure. And then we could move the car away, which we can't because you have to click each bit of Lego individually, which will take a while, but fuck it. This is not a series to be rushed. I'll left fucking the framework of the car behind. There we go. A little like workbench area there for your garage, which is quite nice. Up the stairs, dum 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 dum. And we have up here 2 rooms that are quite useless. Because the unfortunate thing is if you build something this way around, it's upside down. Because that's the flat piece there. So you could build 2 bits and try and connect them the right way up. I tried and nightmares ensued. It's just better to do it this way round, I found. It's just fucking better. So this is a technique I'm gonna have to learn. I've done a few things, you'll see, but I need to learn the thing. It's studs not on top, or snot. And that's basically when the studs aren't on top. And you have to build shit upside down, basically. It's got a few like holes and patch and stuff just trying to hold this shit together. That little knobble there is just to stop that falling in, because I felt that would be fiddly. And that's how the doors work there. It's literally just they're held in place. So they look a bit naff. And I didn't close them properly. But I think that's alright. This version won't close. A bit rabbit selected. It gets caught there. Oh, also I've got these like little gaps in it. You can see I've got this like triangle gap because I felt that was the problem. Yeah, see this won't close because of these bits here. Don't snap together. But actually, that's not a problem. If we get rid of the TV. Oh, this is again, this is battling the Lego Digital Designer. If we get rid of all the shit on the 2 sides there, it then actually tends to close. So that's what the other version's like. Oh, come on. There it is. Conk. Yeah. Yeah, it's this thing. But we're not done yet, because, oh, look, there's some stuff under the top. See, it's good, isn't it? I like this. It's sort of Polly Pocket, a bit modular, a bit Polly Pocket. I quite like it. We got a bedroom here with some beds and stuff. We got a little wardrobe here. Nice bumpy piece and a thing to sit on top of it. A door. That's the hole down to the bottom, but it's not, clearly not. That's supposed to be a banister. It probably would have been better if I didn't have that piece in it, but then it would be floating, so... Oh, could just done a 2-piece or a 3 and cut it through there, but then you'd see it. A big thing in Lego is you get these sort of like modular buildings and stuff. Their sides and stuff are horrible, and I tried to not let that happen in this, which sort of limited me a chunk. A glass window there, which is sort of supposed to be one of those slidey doors, and then you've got a swimming pool, which is a sweet little thing with a little drain, fucking no, and then a little guy on the top of the balcony, which overhangs, and I hate it. So that's the first thing I built that I'm showing you. That was the first version. So that's kind of like the first iteration of it. And then we go into, where is it? There. This is the final version of this. And I want to point out, if I haven't said this already, I have no plans to actually build these. In fact, actually, before we load that one up, like the piece I'm using here to do the hinging, God bless this hinge tool when it works. Come on. You need to see a red box around the top. Oh, that was it. That was it as well. Clicked too many times. No, that's the... What is that even hinging? Christ. You need to see... yeah, you need to see... Oh, that was it. There it is. Highlights around just the top half, and then the hinge has to circleize, a real word, around this bit here, and then you'll know it's working. Yeah, like this piece here, if this bit was attached... Like, if that bit and that bit were attached, I'd say that was probably structurally strong enough to actually open, but it's not. Because these pieces here are actually... Well, hang on. You may, if you've ever used Lego before, now you recognise them. These ones aren't smooth to turn, and the ones that are smooth to turn are really fiddly to set up. These ones I use because they lock in place a lot easier, so that's why I'm using these ones. But these ones don't actually go this smooth. You can see they've got this little divotty bit here that catches them. So these ones actually go like clonk, 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 clonk. Actually, I think it's 4, so I think it's clonk, clonk, clonk. Oh, you can actually see what the cogs are. Clonk, clonk, clonk. So this actually has a lot of... Whenever you use these bits, they've actually got quite a lot of pressure to them. So I feel like if I actually built this like this, I feel like it would not work. And this bit would just fall off all the time. So I'm not actually building these to ever be made. I'm building these just in the designer. Anyway, here's a better version of that shithouse. Do not save. It's a remarkably big step up, I feel. Let's close it immediately. Clonk. So actually, I've got a comparison one. We should use that. Hey! So, ignore that's the old interior. So this was the original one you've just seen, and this is the updated modern version. And yes, it is like 1,000 times better. So I found a better scale, basically, to build things into. So this one, at the back you can see it's sturdier and everything. It's really... I don't know why I built the first ones. Well, prototype. That's what prototypes are for, isn't it? Let's see if I can open this one. So actually, a problem with this prototype I had here was this one is not flush. So you can see that this green line here, where this doesn't rest, so that wouldn't actually be sitting there. That would be hovering. So that would have a little bit of a wobble to it. Whereas in this one, if we can ever get this fucking hinge tool to work, I believe in you, hinge tool. There it is. This one, oh shit, actually sits flush because it's ever so slightly higher, and I've got these little knobbles on the end. So these knobbles on the end here and here will stop it from wobbling all over the place, which I thought was smart. Right, so let's just run all the comparisons. Fuck it, it's just so much easier just to reload the fucking thing up. So we'll start at the front. As you can see, the hedges I've updated to have like sort of a darker brown underneath and then the green bit there, which just looks 1,000 times better. We've got a little fountain that's appeared here, made up of just a few little bricks. I mean, you can see inside the windows. Yeah, getting that sort of, bringing that colour of the grey in a little bit more in places. I was actually quite fond of this little entrance here, this little gap here on the old one, but I feel like bringing that sort of, that grey line, because I've got that grey line running around, because that's sort of, you know, that's what the base is built on. You know, it separates the two bits off. You know where to pull. You know, it's useful for kids to have. And me, because I'm shit at this sort of thing. But bringing that sort of grey in around the window frames and stuff, I think was nice. The scale is not that much bigger, but it looks huge. So you can see that the difference between this one and this one isn't. I mean, if you get them like next to each other, I mean, fuck, the angle's really hard to do. But it's only like it's barely one brick higher. Like that's a brick there, so it's not. You can see it's not even a brick higher. But it gives you so much more room on the top because you get just so much more room to play with. So giving that extra little bit there gave me a massive boost here. Because this bit has to be that boost high and then that boost again. So anything you put on here has to be double on the top. Maths, I think. No, it's biology, you fucking idiot. But yeah, we've got a new window on the side here. We've got windows on this side now. This back is like the base is floating there, which irritates the shit out of me. But it's a bit more robust than just these floaty bits that might snap off or break or anything. So that when you're putting pressure on that, it's more likely to survive. This bit at the top, giving it the extra height, is nice, but means that trying to take this fucking top off means in this thing you have to highlight it like that. You got to make sure you haven't pulled any of the dodgy bits off. We've got a swimming pool. But now it's got a little diving board using this piece that nobody understands what it is, but it's very useful for being a diving board. And then you've got like the little sort of welcome mat more than the drain there. But it's just, this is what I'm trying to go for, an improvement on every step of it. So let's open it up. Oh god, oh no, I shouldn't click there. Let's open it up. Sweetness. First time. Okay, so, I mean... Yeah, let's see. Let's click on this bit so I can compare. Actually, no, we'll show some features first. So again, we've got we've got a little table here, just a little desk here, a little welcome mat. I thought was a cute little thing to have there. The kitchen is roughly the same. I've just colorized everything to make it sort of look better. The fridge looks better with that little, bringing that grey forward, and I brought a grey into here. So you got your sort of kitchen book surfaces. I've got little knobbles on there. And that's supposed to be sort of cooking area and stuff. We've got a door built in here. So this one had a gap here, and the door was actually on top. So if we bring this open, you can see that this wall here is actually attached. Clonk, clonk. I don't have that on this one. This wall's gone. So you've got more of a play space up here, and this feels better with a thing. It's best to have the walls on the bottom, I found. Not the front walls, because you need to be able to get into it, but like having this wall here... Sorry, I was like, it's not there, that's the old one. Yeah, having this wall here, it just means you get more space at the top, and you get this sort of like an actual feel of this space. Because as much as that does close, and like, I have got a space there, so when it's closed, there's a door, but the problem is you can't see that. Like, there is like, you can see this little gap here. It becomes a door. I think maybe if we open this up, you can see, yeah, look, there's actually a little door formed, but that's pointless, because you can barely see it. So having that way, and a little bit of glass just to add a little bit of something interesting. Bit fish tanky sort of thing. I've painted the car. I've taken out the little thing. I think it's actually, as you can see, it's a completely different sort of shape as well. As much as it is sort of shape, the actual, like, the dimensions, oh, fuck, are they the same? That's what I say, they're completely different. Did I actually end up making it the same? Oh, shit. It feels so much bigger. What the fuck did I do? Oh, wizard. Have I done that? It feels so much bigger, doesn't it? Oh, well, clearly that worked. I bet just because I'm lazy and I nicked this bit. So yeah, we got the sofa's now like this. It's still got the little change a little bit, but you've got this TV which is just mounted on the wall there. Got a little plant kind of thing going on, which I think is nice. The stairs now actually have this sort of like, you can take this pillar out or use the fucking hide tool. That's the point of it. Yeah, the stairs go round and then up there, but that little pillar in there just gives it a little bit of depth and stuff. And you got this little hole here. I just think that's fun to play with. Also means this sits nicer. You know, that little triangle gap's gone. So when this one's closed up, it is like a clonk. It's a robust, like you can't see the hinge. I mean, there's the hinge. You know what I mean. You know, it's a smooth little set there. So I'm happy with that. So this one has sort of the upstairs, and then there was a gap because this bit only comes in a fucking 4 and... This one, I've kind of just gone, right, I need to have the hinge. That's important. I did have this bit read for Rob. It just looked a bit shit. You know, and then pretend. Like, kids are fucking great at pretending. Polly Pockets had... Actually, a lot of Polly Pockets were vertical. It doesn't matter. So some of the things I've designed to go upside down is this little pool table kind of thing, which I think is quite nice. We've got the stick there attached to it. We've got a bookcase, which is pretty neat. We've got, again, a wardrobe, a slightly different version of the wardrobe here with these kind of blocks instead of the bobbly ones. A bit of a play feature on the bed. That should probably be it. Yeah, the bed can fold away, so if you want to be like, oh, put the bed away and stuff. It won't close if the bed's folded away because it'll hit that. But yeah, the bed can be folded away for play. I tried to make more bits fold away, but it didn't work. And the door still sticks out and is shit as ever. But it's kind of... I've shaped it now so it's a bit more like the way I've put this here and I put this here. So it feels, it's not like that's draws the eye. Here you've got all of this shit going on, and then there's that. No real way to cover up this. I tried many times. I gave up more than that. And annoyingly, these two bits here are very lightly attached. This would just dangle and irritate the shit out of me. So that doesn't really work. But again, it's not something I want to get built. Although it would be cute to build one day, maybe. But yeah, so I think that's... You know, you can see that... I mean, these are, now I've realised it, the same dimensions. And this one's just... I mean, actually, apart from it's taller. And that was just a better version. If we now hinge ourselves closed, we can have a look at the top bit. So the banister makes a lot more sense. I've still got that sort of a duck pattern thing going on there, but it makes a bit more of a sense to sort of be there. And then I've actually managed to have doors on the inside here. So you actually have doors leading to the outside bit, which I thought was quite nice. This, I was thinking maybe to not have a bit of glass. Wait, did I do that? Oh yeah, no, is there a bit of glass in there? No, there's not. Oh, there is. It's there. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, I was thinking of maybe taking the glass out of that one. Boop. So it's a path that goes through. Just makes it a bit better. But that's a level of detail that I got bored and started doing another one for. So yeah, no, I think that one came out a lot nicer. I'm happy with that one. I'd like to point out I don't have any actual plans for this series, but this episode, because of how long I've been talking, will be just me showing them off. So I'll show you the next one. The next one didn't really have a prototyping stage because I used a lot of the way this one was designed. But I wanted to do something that was a bit more of like a normal kind of house. I mean, big because it's scale and everything, but... well, there we fucking go. So this one is... I mean, if you've got fucking detail right along the top. This one's a bit more of your sort of your country manor kind of thing. Not super keen on the colours yet, but I don't know if this one's finished. When I open it up, I will discover. But again, you see I've got these like lovely hedges and stuff for consistency across the brand. We've got brown doors on this one. Some big windows that let you see inside, which I'm quite fond of. The same sort of back structure. So once I got the structure right, I could start like designing the fronts to make it different. Although it is a completely different sort of level of front. Oh, balconies as well. Balcony up there, balcony there, and a balcony there. And these little bit here, this is a straight... It's quite hard to get this bit shown. Oh, you can see inside. But, yeah, you've got this little like, sort of a step down. Maybe a good place for a little chair or something, I'm thinking. If I could work out... You can't make these things sit, so, you know, whatever. Let's open her up. Oh, and the little lights underneath as well. Give it time. There we go. Quite a hefty one, that. So, a completely different fucking design. Trying to stick with the whole manor thing. The whole manor theme, as it were. Just a big staircase dominates the front of this one. Which I think is lovely. I think it really ties the top and the bottom in together. I'm happy with how the staircase came out. We have a little living room here. So we've got a big telly. I like this big telly design. With a fireplace, which ties in with that little bit of red that's behind it, which I think is neat. Two little chairs things. And a set of shelves, which you can have different coloured things on if you wanted to be like, oh, I've got a blue shelf. Well, that's the same blue. But yeah, I've got a green, red thing. It's games consoles. There's black ones. Ooh, you know, whatever you want to do with those. A tunnel bit here. Let's see, got hide tool, but you can see how many little bits that make up this. But yeah, it's actual tunnel between these two rooms, which I think is fucking cool. As a kid, that's the shit I would love. And then in this room, you got your little kitchen, a slightly improved kitchen because it's attached to a wall, so I can have like your extractor fan above the oven, kitchen-y bit. The fridge I've got a door on, which I'm quite happy about that. I think that looks pretty fucking good. And then over this side, sort of a fish tanky kind of deal going on. Yeah. Upstairs, so this is a bit more of a... Again, it's hard to put stuff upstairs because it's actually got to physically fit and close. But these are arcade machines. I'm not super sold on them yet. But when you go, oh, they're arcade machines, you know, this is where the buttons will be and stuff, and then you got your things there. It's hard to do stuff in this scale. Fuck you. But I quite like them. I think they're cool. I think if I had them separate or something. Yeah. Again, this is one with a slightly awkward shape thing, so I've got to have this bit here. I've got to try and think of better ways of doing that. The comments in this one will be vital. And again, a bit of pull. Oh, there's no pockets or white ball. But it looks good. Yeah, so that's what that one looks like there. If we then close it up. bed. We can take the top off. Now, this roof... this roof is a fucking nightmare. Shit. It does lie flush. Actually, I did make it lie flush. Boom. There you go. Look at that. Straight on the fucking line. Straight on the fucking line. But this roof is currently a nightmare. A nightmare, my friends, to get off. Because it's in lots of little bits. Okay. That looks good. Whee! Whee. So it will be, if this was ever an actual Lego set, it would be attached. It would basically be lightly sitting in there. Or just, I mean, these bits probably aren't even necessary. It would be resting in there, but you can't group shit in this. If you can... if you can, let me know. There's a group tab. I don't know how to use it. Please, for the love of God, let me know. I don't know what button I'm missing, but if I can group that, that would just be a click slide off. It would be fine. It doesn't matter. Ignore it. Shush. And in this one, we've got 2 beds again. So I like this bed design. It's stuck around. Again, you got your downstairs coming into your upstairs, and just basically 2 little bedrooms with a little cupboardy, wardrobe-y thing at the bottom. Nice and simple. And then you got your 2 doors that open there. And those 2 doors lead out to that balcony. So this one, you know, it's simpler on the inside, I feel, but it's more complicated to have got that outside right, because it is a tricky shape. Oh, fuck everything. You may be wondering, what the absolute fuck are those things on the side? There you go. So yeah, it would just clip in there. It would be really nice. Oh, and also, yeah, these little bits of detail and stuff, like guttering. I was really happy with that. I think that's come out really nice. It's hard to do detailing at this scale, but I've enjoyed the challenge of it, and everything's sort of got like you know, it's got gaps and shit, because I think that's what really, you know, the more bits and pieces that are not missing, but you know, the more gaps and things you get, the better it looks, the better it feels as like a real place. Like having that as sort of, you could rest on that. Like, that's not sort of you know, it's that fuck. It's nice. What the fuck are these? I'll show you what the fuck these are. And it'll probably be best if I can copy them and go back to the other one. Okay, do not save. Hey! It'll be best in this one to show you. So these are, well, in this, this is just basically a tip for using this as I wrap this little episode 0 or whatever the fuck I'm going to call it up. So as you can see, this shit can clip on knobs. Like there's knobs, but not on not knobs. I can't click things onto not knobs. It has to be put onto a knob. But here's the thing about Lego is you could just put shit on shit. Like, that's fine. That's how electrostatic force works. You can put things on things. But you can't do that with the digital designer. You can't be like, oh, this will just sit here. You have to have a knob for it. So doing something like this car, which has no fucking knobs, and is apparently powered like the fucking Flintstones, it's hard. It's hard to get it into the right place. So that's what this system is for. This is my clever little trick. If we highlight, ooh, you, make sure we get the whole fucking car highlighted this time around. I think that's the whole car. Yeah, you see, look, I can't put it there. There's no way it can put there. But if I have got this car selected, actually, fuck, I'll show you how these work. These rods, basically, you can put in any shape, space, or whatever the fuck you want. They're just, you know, these, in Technic, you have... Oh, it's got sexual. You know, in Technic, you need all these spaces so you can have really nice, slow little individual ticks there. What I do is I connect both of these together, and then I get that level of movement. You see? So it moves those individual little ticks. And then when I place it, it doesn't matter if it's ever so slightly hovering, because this is the one that, you know, as long as something's connecting, it's fine. So if I put that through there again, and then click it, and then I can drag that up to the top. I'm gonna have the car flying. Fuck you, Lego digital designer. But anyway, so that's what that's for. It's a movement. If you see these at the side, I'll just explain that is a movement-based tool. Oh, shit. To help me just nudge a few things into place. Yeah. Anyway, that is episode 0. That's where we got so far. I actually built a little... It looks quite shit because I built it really quickly. I built a little street out of the two, and then this. Ignore this. This is hideous. But look, they're sitting on a street, so it's you know, modular building style. The styles clash horrifically. Having the line in the right place is nice though. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. They look from the back. They're identical at the back, but it's nice. So what I was thinking is I will spend this series designing newer ones, and then I don't know if I'll do one in an episode or one across 50 episodes because it does take quite a time. But I want to do a sort of different one next time. Is I want to bring a double one. So just like the modular buildings, I want to have two that take up the space. So I have like two smaller sort of, you're not detached houses. I mean, these aren't detached houses, but you know what I mean. You have those not detached houses, and I think that's what I'm going to do next, which will be fun. But that is... Actually, hang on. Let's open the garage. Oh, God, the car's not in the right place, and I vomited. It's all gone wrong. I wonder if I can drive it out. I want that piece, that piece, that piece, that piece, that piece, that piece, that piece. Oh, shit. Round, 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 round. The high tool would have been so fucking useful here. I'm in the kitchen. I got that one. I think I'm missing like one piece of that. Whip. Oh shit. Oh, no, I've left the whole back wheel behind. It's fine. Fuck it. Come out here. I don't give a shit. Give me that. It's how you drive cars. I'm a professional driver. Can't even drive Lego cars, that's what I'm proving here. And every time I play Forza. Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna... I thought it'll clip on there. It's got no bum. It's got no bum. It's got no bum. Let's rotate it around and then lift it. Oh shit! Did I mention this? The system's actually quite fiddly. Lift it up to roughly the right height. Hovering is not roughly the right height. That might be it. Bring that up. Okay, and then, let's see if it works. No, because I'm just going to collide with the white fucking line. Oh my god, I cannot drive Lego cars for shit. Over a bit. Nice, okay, and then you all the way to the back. I could probably use longer ones of those, but then they'd get annoying. Hey, there we go. That's as far as it could drive, but it's on the road. Oh, look, the car's driving past. Oh, beep beep. Seeing all the people and shit. Fuck it. Anyway, yeah, that's the start of the ones that I like of something genuinely breathtakingly difficult. Something I genuinely suck at, but quite enjoy doing. Let me just put two more of these. Oh god, no, I've put them upside down now. There you go. Ah, look, now it's a street. You can duplicate it forever. This is the good thing about it, is you can't do this with Lego. All those Lego sets where it's like, alright, now just build that again, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, hitting a lamppost there. Oh, where's the pixel? There it is. Look, it's a street. Isn't it amazing? Oh my god, I love it. It's got a load of people in pure white standing out the fronts, staring. Always staring. Needs more variety. Anyway, bye.